Hey everybody, welcome back. Once again, it's time for the Olight OFan Day sale from September 23rd till September 27th. So let's check it out. Alright everybody, welcome back. So at 8 p.m. tonight, September 23rd till midnight p.m. Remember, this is Eastern Time, September 27th. This sale is going to be going on, and this is only a tiny sampling of all the stuff that's in this sale. It's just unreal. Everything on the site is almost on sale. If you do manage to find something on the site that's not on sale, my coupon code is good for 10% off. That's Iridium242, but it's only valid on non-sale items, so you want to make sure whatever you're getting is non-sale. So let's start off with the first thing that you're going to be getting. It's a free gift. It's the i1R2 keychain flashlight. This is for all logged in customers. No matter what, you're going to get one. This little guy in orange here. Now you know how these work. You turn them first and they're low. You get it on there, low. You turn it again and it goes to high. Love one of these. I've had one on my keychain since the first edition came out. They're absolutely awesome. They're really cool, and they're $19.95 value, so you're going to get that free just for logging in and participating in the sale. Let's move on to the next item. All right, next up is something I think we've all been waiting for a while. It's the Seeker 3 Pro. There you go, right there. It is totally different from the Seeker 2. This is the one I keep out here, the Seeker 2 Pro, and it's even a little bit taller. There's one more LED involved there, way brighter, and you have this switch here. This is not only a push button; it's also a toggle switch, so you can spin that around, and as you can tell, these are the levels of brightness. Now it does have an auto lockout. That's one of the cool features on it. It will get locked out after 30 seconds of non-operation. So all you got to do when you're ready to use it is just turn the knob 90 degrees. That's it. And it's back on again. It does have a bunch of different levels. Its highest output is 4,200 lumens. That makes that 31% higher than the Seeker 2 Pro. So I guess you can tell which one's going to be replacing my my little thing on my LDock over there. way brighter. Also too, with this rotary knob here, it's kind of cool because you can turn it up from the knob. So I can keep turning it, and then I can hit it double, and there's my high. Now we will test this outside. I wanted to show you something really cool. This does have a proximity sensor. Let's move it close to something. You see how it dims? So you're not going to burn holes in your pockets with this if it accidentally activates. It will immediately, you can see the little dot up top there, reduce levels to a safe level. So I'm really impressed with it. I really like the rotary thing here in the dashboard where you can kind of see what level you're going to be on, and I do need to charge it because it's only on 3 there. It should be on 4. To get to your turbo again, you just got to push twice. That's simple, and you can see the 4 dots on that side. It also has thermal protection. Along the outside here, there's a thermal sensor, so if it gets too hot, it will shut itself off. It does have the silicone wrap, just like the Seeker 2. Very comfortable in your hand. It fits your hand really well. Like I said, I've had the Seeker 2 Pro out here since it came out. I am absolutely loving the Seeker 3 now. It does have a customizable 5,000 milliamp hour battery. Extends the runtime to 15 days for the longest thing on there, which is the Moonlight mode. At 5 lumens. Now when you think about the old lights we used to carry with the old bulbs in them, you know, 5 lumens was a whole lot of light. This thing will run 15 days on 5 lumens. It does use the new MCC3 magnetic charging cable, which comes with it, and that will allow for up to 2 amp charging, so this will get fully charged in 3.5 hours. Yes, I tested it, and yes, it really does work that well. So, it was $139.95. It is now on sale for $90.97. It does come with this nice carrying case, charger, and all the other accessories on it. Really pleased with it. Let's get into run times really quick. The 4,200 lumens, that will run for 2.5 minutes. It'll drop to 1,200 lumens for 127 minutes, and then 600 lumens for 35 minutes. You have a 250 meter beam on that, and the candela is 15,625. Now in mode 2, that will step down from 1,200 at 135 minutes to 600 for 35 minutes, and then 300 for 10 minutes. Mode 3 runs for 300 lumens. Okay, that will run for 640 minutes. Okay, mode 4 is 50 lumens, 55.5 hours, and mode 5 lumens for 15 days. So, really impressed with it. Let's take a look outside and see how it performs. All right, here is the Seeker 3 Pro. Let's take a look. I have it on low, medium, high. And that's pretty bright. It's got a nice big spill to it. And there's turbo. Look at that. That is insane how bright that one is. It's not as focused as the Archer, but let me tell you something. We'll go up the tree again. You can see everything in that yard as clear as it's daylight. So definitely two cool, very innovative, new, extremely bright flashlights. Alright, so that was pretty darn impressive, but you haven't seen anything yet. Now this is a strange looking flashlight for Olight. This is the Archer. This is their new thrower, and when I say it's a thrower, I'm not kidding. This thing puts out a beam like you've never seen before. Really, really strong beam, and we are going to test that outside, so hang out for a minute. Now, these were $99.95. They're on sale now for $69.97. Nice, sleek, cubically designed LED flashlight. It produces a very long-range square beam. Now, you'll notice that's kind of like a projector quality lens in front there, but you are going to get that square beam. When I turn this on, you're going to get that little square. And the outside edges kind of almost look like the edges of a projector. So don't worry about that up close. This is not for up close work. This is for long distance search and rescue type stuff. It does come with a very cool little, handy little pocket clip there. Very, very handy for your belt or whatever. And I like the feel of this. It's kind of different for Olight. It does have the indicators here, so you know when it's green, it's almost full. Then it goes to yellow, then it goes to red when it needs to be charged. So very, very simple to use, and it does. Let me turn the light off here. I don't know if you can see it in here, but it does kind of have a little bit of a green glow in the inside there when you're done, so you can actually see it. Now this has 1,000 lumens, 535 meter beam distance throw. It is a very clearly defined light. Like we said, it was a nice square. It has that golden kind of outline to define the target illuminated area. And it's got 4 different brightness levels as well as a strobe mode that can be accessed from that one switch on the side there. Again, charging, same way from the cable. So you may not think that 1,000 lumens is all that. You know, you're like, wait a minute, dude, you just showed me a light with 4,200 lumens. You know, how is 1,000 lumen light going to be better? It's the beam. And when you see the video on this, you'll understand. That beam is so focused, it just goes out there like a laser. As a matter of fact, it was really funny because you could see all the pollen and dust in the air, and it was like a focused laser beam shooting up from my hand. Really, really cool light. I really, really like it. The 1,000 lumens is put to very, very, very good work. It really definitely can get out there and put a spotlight on anything you want to see. And that's why I think something like this would be ideal for search and rescue. You know, if you're out on your quad or whatever, or looking around for somebody lost, something like that would really, really come in handy. This, again, has a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. It's the 21700 rechargeable lithium ion. Its max light intensity is a 72,656 candela. That thing is bright. So, let's get it outside and take a look and see what it can do. I have it on low, medium, and there's your beam. Look at that. That's just insane how bright that is. You can actually see the pollen in the air. That is really, really bright. Let's take it over to my palm tree here. Please excuse the loud motorcycle. That thing is really bright. That's crazy. So that thing is super impressive. I'm really amazed at how well that works. Even, you know, I mean, I got to be careful because there are other houses, and I don't want to be like a creeper and light up somebody's house from 1,000 yards away. But even when it did shine all the way down across, now I know that's confirmed that that's 500 yards away. So it is able to light that up easily, no problem. And that's that house across the street, over the main road there, and then down another couple hundred yards. So very, very bright light, really crazy bright. Definitely a purpose-built light, and I really like the fact that it has that kind of throw, and that's one of the reasons why I'll probably be holding on to that forever, because I love that throw on it. All right, next up, let's talk about some of the cooler, smaller things here. First off is i5R EOS. Now, everybody's saying big deal. It's another i5R. Rechargeable battery. No more running around looking for AA batteries. Let's show you that real quick here. This is the 1420 milliamp hour 2.4 volt battery from Olight, and as you can see right there, it's got a USB-C hole in it, so you can just plug that in and charge it up, and there you go. You're ready to go, and it does come with the charger, with the cable. So that's very, very handy. Again, same flashlight, same thing. Nothing's different on it. It just has a rechargeable battery, which definitely makes this a little more handy and usable. There you go. Definitely makes it a little more handy and usable, and you don't have to worry about your battery dying and having to find one. You just recharge it. Now, for preppers and survivalists like us, that's definitely a plus. I was never a big fan of rechargeable batteries because I always found they stunk. I mean, honestly, we're talking back maybe 15 years ago. You'd maybe get one or two good charges out of it, and then they die faster than cheap dollar store batteries. So really, they've come a long way with rechargeable batteries. And the last thing before we finish up the video is the O port. Let's just take a good look at that. Okay, and there's the back. Now the neat thing about this is this allows you that MCC charging, that magnetic charging, anywhere you are. You're just going to simply spin that over, pull the magnet off, and there you go. There's your base. Again, USB-C plug, drop it in, and start charging. If you carry a power adapter, you can do it that way, or you can plug it into a power bank or whatever. It'll definitely charge up really, really nicely. So that's a very handy item. Let's put that back on there, and I'll show you how it closes up. Right there like that. Now these run around $12.76. So if you are constantly needing your charger and you need to charge up your lights often, this is definitely a handy accessory for you. I definitely think you could use it. I have a prototype of this. Okay, they sent me ages ago for me to take a look at it and evaluate it. I've been using that one, so I'm going to switch over to this one now since this is a nice new one. Definitely a handy little device. So I really like the offering they have this time around. I want you guys to check everything out on the site. I will put a link down below where you can check it out. And my biggest surprise here are these two guys. Definitely very, very nice. I love the upgraded Seeker 3 Pro. I love the rotary dial on it. The fact that I can just kind of turn that to wherever I want as far as brightness goes. Once I turn the light on, I can turn it up or down just by using that. And turning it down, and there you go. So definitely a cool little light. Definitely a handy way to go about it. And I like the fact that it's got all the safety modes built into it. It's got the thermal sensors up here, the proximity detector, so if it gets too close it won't burn, and it does have the ability to see the charge and the battery and what's going on right on front of the light. So that's definitely going to be replacing my my old Seeker 2 Pro. I love it, but you know what? Time marches on, and that's very, very bright at 4200 lumens. And I could always use a bright flashlight out here, so that's very cool. Do love the Archer 2. The throw on it is insane. It is a really nice light. So that's the offerings this time around. There's tons more on their site. I want you to go check it out. See if there's something you like. Again, if you don't find anything on sale, you can always use my coupon code. That's down below. The link will be down below for the sale, so you can check it out and see it. And don't forget to check out all our other links, our Amazon affiliate store, our freeze-dried wholesaler store there. Now, he did have to recently raise his prices, but you'll still save 15% by using my link, so you're still going to get a good deal on it. My MyPatriot Supply link, which is preparewithiridium.com. And for those of you interested, we have our Thrive Life freeze-dried food store down below. Check it out. Anyway, folks, I thank you for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.